No problem.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying. Oh, man. It looks like I'm all right.
What's going on YouTube, man? The kid is dead, big CEO choir, man. Y'all know the motto, we doing big things, experiencing new things, and accomplishing a whole lot of everything, man. And today is the day. Meet me in Napa. It's the vibe. Let's go ahead and hit the city. Get on our merry way to Napa Valley. Meet me for the vibes. We're gonna enjoy ourselves today, bro. This is our day. This is, you know what I mean? This is our day where we can enjoy ourselves, take ourselves out, do something nice for ourselves. You know, in this world, you know, filled with so much hatred and jealousy and envy and things of that nature, bro. You know, sometimes you gotta just remove yourself from all of that and go do something for yourself, you know, and take the stress away, bro. Like, yeah, you gotta work, you know, you gotta think, you got obligations, you got people depending on you, got this, that, and the third. Totally understandable, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you gotta also take care of yourself, because if you ain't taking care of yourself, who gonna take care of you? That's the only thing I'm telling y'all. Take care of yourself, enjoy life, because there's a lot of life out here to live. You know, don't get yourself stuck around the wrong crowd. You know what I mean? Always, if you don't have a good crowd, move by yourself. Do things on your own. I'm a big advocate for that. Y'all already see that. Like, bro, I could do a lot of things solo. Yeah, a lot of people may not can do that, but if you can do it out there, man, and if you won't attempt to do it and see where you go, you might enjoy your own peace. All right, y'all, we done finally pulled up to the trolley. It leaves at 10. It's 9:46 right now. So yeah, we just pulled up. They got a trolley right there, so it hasn't even got started yet. So let's cop us a parking spot. Maybe walk around a little bit, see what's going on out here. Other than that, man, shit, we made it. We made it, nigga. We made it, nigga. We made it. Yeah, that's the trolley right there. So we about to get out. Yeah, it just made it to the trolley. We all seated and everything.
So I know a little bit about the area. Anyway, we're going to 4 different places today to consume wine. Your first one's going to be your breakfast wine. At the first winery, if you buy 1 bottle of wine, they waive your tasting fee. It's this building over here is the CIA. That's Culinary Institute of America, not the import agency. Robert Mondavi was building that for Julia Child for a cooking TV station. They got these ginormous kitchens in there, but they never got the TV station put in. So Julia Child and Robert Mondavi died before it was finished. So the Mondavi family sought out the CIA, or the Culinary Institute of America. We've already had 1 in Napa, now we have 2. There's 10 in the world. On top, on the far corner, the 2 statues, Robert Mondavi and his wife toasting Napa Valley. Over here on this side, we got Napa Yard. It's a beer garden. They have great beer, but their restaurant is not so good. Just telling you the truth. Over here, the Blue House, all about Pinots from Santa Barbara to Washington State. Mrs. Hall, that Walt was her maiden name. So she's got a big following here up in St. Helena. The farther you go north, the most cab is grown. We're 55% cab, 20% Chardonnay, and then all the other varietals in between. Anybody ever tried an Argentinian Malbec? Well, we have Napa Valley Malbec here. There's only 25 wineries that do it, and it is delicious. Not as acidic, more earthy. Okay, so the first place we go to, you're going to get a walking tour out through an ancient olive grove. It's 130, 150 years old, out into a vineyard. While you're standing in that vineyard, you're going to be trying the wine from that vineyard. And you're gonna walk over to a crush bed, and then you're gonna be able to touch a cork oak tree. Kind of velvety and squishy at the same time. I belong to the wine club in the first place. I belong to 5 wine clubs in the valley. No, 4, 1 closed. But I like their wines that much, so. Ready to go?
Let's go.
All right, so I got plenty of water on board. What you pay for is the ride on the trolley, like I said. It also covers your lunch fee. It does not cover tasting fees. I couldn't afford gas and tasting fees at this point. You're gonna see roses growing near some of the vineyards. That's the early young little shoots from the rodents in the tree. A couple days ago here, water old prune farm. Plowed it out, put in grapes.
All right, y'all. I made it to the wine tasting at Rutherford.
Hopefully you enjoy the wines and the experience that we have for you. We are going to be doing a walking tour of our property, going through our olive grove and into the vineyards to see some vines that aren't really that active right now, but you can still see, you know, the gist of it all.
Yeesh. Okay, we're gonna try some wines right now. Oh, that's right now, y'all. Look at this, Pete. This out right here.
After this, well, you do get lunch tomorrow, or after this. Right after.
Ooh-wee.
Everyone, don't be shy.
Ooh, with some Chardonnay. Got the Chardonnay for us. Mm-hmm.
I do kind of want to find out.
Ooh, damn. That's some good shit right there. They definitely can. All right, cool. Got you. That's the different types of soils they got.
That, I'm sorry,
That we have all across Napa
Wow.
Valley.
I gotta do.
Red, gray.
So that's the different soils across Napa Valley.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get a picture.
I might not have enough for a full pour. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're good.
No, you can get. I'm not doing it.
No, don't worry. I have
Oh,
You got more.
red wine gives me headaches. So you can have my Raven.
I like that. I like that. For sure, for sure. Mm-hmm. They gotta come prepared.
That's good that you brought.
And I got my camera and everything else in here.
The first red that I have for everyone, and this is our beautiful 2019 Proprietor Selection Red Blend. Very forward. It has 22% Cabernet Sauvignon, 21% Malbec, 14% Petit Verdot, and 7% Petit Syrah. So a really big blend. It's actually a huge blend of those 5 varietal grapes. That's why it's so berry forward. It's got that beautiful dark plum color because it's got that Petit Verdot and Petit Syrah. But again, the tannins aren't too overpowering. We did age this one for 18 months in both French and American oak barrels. That's why it's got that hint of vanilla, those baking spice flavors, and even a little bit of that coconut in there as well. Really an easy to drink wine that pairs well with lots of different foods. You could do a pasta with a heavy red sauce, a prime rib, or as some of our club members like to call this one their favorite pizza wine.
Alright, y'all. So right now, just walking. We're on a little tour right now. So we're going through the vineyard right now. That's a big ass crow. Jesus Christ.
You'll notice that there is a woody part that kind of extends out along the trellis, and that part stays there year after year. So this is what the vines look like right now. Kind of get a good idea of that. In about a month or 2 months, so at the end of February, maybe early March, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna come into the vineyards and remove all of these canes that you see up top. We're gonna chop them all off, that way all that's left is this little tea stump that I pointed out. Does anyone know why we do that?
No.
Yeah, okay. It's because we want the new growth to be able to be trellised back up into the system that we have right here, and we want the vines to start waking back up. Cutting them is actually their signal to wake back up. What they do, these vines have a very vast root system. It goes about 20 to 30 feet below the surface. Yeah, a very vast root system in comparison to other plants. I like to call them glorified weeds. That'll come back up, I promise. And so they'll actually suck water up from their roots, push it up through the trunks and out of the cuts that we made. It's called bleeding. You can actually come into the vineyards and see them dripping water really slowly. It's like a little irrigation system. That's how you know the vines have started to wake back up and they're gonna start producing tiny little buds again. About a month or 2 months after that, tiny little buds will start to appear. And this always changes, guys. It changes month after year, the month that this happens, because it just depends on weather. The hotter weather we have earlier, the sooner this will happen, and the colder weather we have that goes longer, the later this will be. So it changes every single year. Eventually these tiny buds will turn into little spurs, which will start to trellis up. All of those, we actually sometimes, like you may have noticed, some of these buds are facing downward on this plant. What you'll do is you'll actually chop all those off, or you'll start to push them upward with a little bit of wire to train them to grow upward, because you want all the vines to naturally go up into this trellis. That way it's really easy to see the fruit and it's easier to harvest. Richard may have told you all, it sounded like he did, that about 70% of the vineyards in Napa Valley are hand harvested, which is definitely true. These rows that we have here on site are all too small. They're too small together. The machine harvesters don't physically fit down the rows, and so they need to be hand harvested. So it makes it a lot easier if you can actually see the fruit right there, and it's a lot easier to harvest that way. What's really cool about the next few months after we get the spurs and the vines have really started to take off is that they will start to flower. What I find really interesting about vines, like I said, they are glorified weeds. What they do is they have both the male and female part on every single flower. So they are self-pollinators, folks. They do not need bees. We have bees here on site just because bees are great for, you know, everything. But they're not needed for the vines. The vines will naturally self-pollinate and do their thing on their own. So we don't actually have to intervene during flower season. In Napa Valley, we just gotta hope that there's a lot of wind that's blowing the, you know, pollen back and forth between the plants. And then eventually, after that, they'll really start to fill in. The vines will start to get a lot of green canopy and they'll start to form grapes on them. Before the grapes actually turn purple and develop any flavor, Napa Valley goes into the vineyards and we remove about half of the clusters that are on the vine. Okay, before I continue talking about seasons of the vines and stuff like that, I do want to pour you the next wine because it looks like everyone is basically ready. But this wine is going to have really dark fruit characteristics like blackberry, dark cherry, black currant. Some folks even say they get the note of dark chocolate from this wine. You also get really soft, silky tannins that linger on your palate with this velvet-like finish. If we go back, we can probably pour you some rosé. Hold on, let me get some.
She say, squish this tree, then move away.
That is a cork oak tree, for those of you that do not know. Cork actually comes from the bark of a tree. No one, that's not blowing anyone's mind. That blew my mind. We're going inside. First, the wine that I poured you in the vineyard. No one?
I do.
Only one person. Who prefers this one? Okay, you guys all have a really similar palate, which is not normal. It's a little bit more 50-50 split. The one that I poured you in the vineyard is a beautiful wine. So is this one. There is no right or wrong answer for which wine.
All right, y'all, about to get back on the trolley right now. God dang. So right now we're just taking a little tour. I think we're going to have lunch right now. It's about 11. So it's fine. I like how the vines is on this. Real vines. Ultimo. I do the tasting.
Tasting?
Bubbly. Bubbly. All right, y'all. So we all done with that lunch. Time to slide now. About to go back to the actual trolley. Just kind of like vibe up a little bit. I think we got like 2 or 3 more hours into this tour. Other than that, bro, I feel rejuvenated off the vibes. Pizza was great. Pasta was all right. Salad was all right. It's just heavy hors d'oeuvres. It's just something to put on your stomach. So that way, you know, you don't be as drunk, basically. I ain't gonna lie, this is a great place to bring, like, you want to bring your lady, solo trip. You can definitely do this. Excuse me.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, this is definitely a good trip. Man, it's pretty peaceful out here. I ain't thinking about much. I ain't thinking about work. I'm just really thinking about just enjoying my time right now and, you know, getting a little loaded. Basically, I ain't gonna lie to you. The gelato pretty straight. Sun's starting to come out, so it ain't as cold as it was. But other than that, we good right now. I hope y'all enjoying the vlog. Hope y'all staying with me, sticking with me, and we riding through. We got some more vibes to go. Y'all know the motto, we doing big things, experiencing new things, and accomplishing a whole lot of everything, man. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, y'all, we at the third wine tasting place.
The last place though had a good amount. Yeah, for the glass.
Interested in joining us for the tasting, I'm going to ask you to step inside. The team at the front desk is going to help you get hooked up. Bring a receipt back with you. I'm going to ask you to hang on to that for a few minutes. We're going to have a really brief little tour, then we'll pop inside for the tasting, at which point those of you who are tasting, I will collect those receipts so I know who's tasting, and then we'll dive right in. Great. Well, yeah, please step right inside, and then I will be waiting for you out here, and we'll get started from this point.
Enjoy your after lunch wines.
All right.
But our ownership today is Craig and Catherine Hall. We are still family owned and operated. And the Hall family of wines projects are a combination of their two passions, which are art and fine wine. I'm sure you've noticed there's a lot of art on the property.
So we're finna go try some more wines right now.
Take note of that name, and then we'll chat about the history of this building once you've got some wine in front of you too.
I'll taste you. I'm just playing.
Reversible fruit, then that green fruit. Problem. Prior to that, this.
Thank y'all for taking on this ride with me. Yeah. You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all.
Yeah, I've been had that. I was like, when I got up there. Because I'm not. I don't know.
Oh, upload on that. Okay.
That's just.
For 7 years.
Well, it was a multi-million-dollar store.
Tight.
How did he?
All right. So we at the last wine spot. Excuse me.
We're talking about her dog's name.
I'm picking up on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. What's your dog's name?
Well, his current name is Gino, and I was like, you could rename him Lamar for Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
Well, if
Oh, you're from Baltimore, right?
yeah, we win the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
oh, yeah, that'd be dope. I think y'all got it. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan as well too. I mean, I like Pittsburgh. I wanted us to win last Saturday, but hey, it didn't go in our favor.
We liked you until that point. Now we're like,
Yeah, it went well, but yeah, hopefully the Ravens win though. That's what I'm going for this year.
Good. Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah, hope the Swifties don't come out this next Sunday. Yeah, I do not want Patrick Mahomes to win. I live in Miami. Yeah. I don't know. I like Pittsburgh since like 2010, and I was like,
I do
yeah,
love Miami. Like, I could live in Miami.
yeah, Miami's great. Born and raised.
Well, I love one hotel, you know, on Collins.
Okay.
But like, I love all of Miami. I love that it's like a major metropolitan city on a beach. The art's great, the food's
Everything.
great, and there's a beach.
I was just explaining to her that. I was just telling how great Miami was.
I went to our
Tell you?
Basel twice. We haven't been together. Have you been?
Yeah, Miami's great.
Yeah.
Hello, folks. Go ahead and take a seat wherever there's a wine glass. Get comfy.
Gene Edwards Celery.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah.
Do you have a YouTube channel, or are you just recording for yourself?
No, I do have a YouTube channel.
You do?
Yeah, that's what I'm recording for right
What's
now.
your channel?
I can give it to you right now.
So we'll start out with that.
What's your name?
Kristen.
Kristen? Nice to meet you. Jaquari.
What is it?
Jaquari.
Jaquari?
Yeah, you call me Q.
What's your channel name?
CEO Quarry. So it's CEO.
Okay. Same thing.
QUARI.
I'm only
And then once you press search, it should pop up.
You're just here for the wine, right?
Yeah, it's the first one. Yeah. Okay. And it's the same thing on like Instagram or whatnot. If you all want to follow me on Instagram.
Follows after you're touring for your.
I hope so. You know. I might kind of split the videos up and put them in shorts on like Instagram and stuff too. Hopefully TikTok don't go nowhere in a couple of days. Well, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 19th, right? Yeah.
I think our new president will keep TikTok. He's going to because he wants to get the praise.
I mean, TikTok's making a lot of money too, so
He's the one who wanted to pay.
making a lot of money. A lot of people millionaires and 100,000aires off of that too. So
My son wants to start a YouTube channel, and so I want to encourage that. So I need to figure out what software to use to edit the videos. And
it's easier to do it strictly from your phone. Like a lot of people like to go get big cameras and all that. If you don't have the big following and all that, like start small and use your cell phone. I mean, it does basically the same thing. People got to see your face and see your personality, who you are as a person, before they start like investing their time to watch all your videos, So I'm actually just stuck on doing my phone, and 16 do just about everything. The camera's great.
So I just got the 15.
Oh, you can still use that?
It's the Pro Max.
Yeah,
So
I was using the 14. Like I have videos from like a year ago when I went to St. Thomas, and I used the 14.
Okay.
Yeah, and then before that I was using like a 12.
Okay. So I just need to get the tripods and
That's it. That's it. Good. That would have been a good Christmas present.
Fair enough. But we got birthdays coming up and Mother's Day coming up.
Definitely.
It's very light as Cabernets go.
Very dry.
Yes, Fillery is the name of the vineyard.
Hillary. Okay.
Yes. So I actually have a little map that I can show you to kind of show you the whole valley and the different AVAs.
Okay.
So 20 months in French oak. Like I was telling them, it's very silky. Some pepper. You're going to get that peppery, blueberry kind of thing going on.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's see. Give it a little swirl.
Look at, kind of shows the topography and everything in the mountains. Like we have Atlas. We have so many different types of terrain and soils here in the Napa Valley. It's why we're so successful, because of the mountain ranges and the different types of soil, like volcanic, clay, different stuff. So, yeah.
And what is this again? Malbec.
It's a French variety, but it's famous in Argentina because Argentina raises cattle. It goes with beef.
Goes good with beef and lamb. Give it a good little swirl. It smells like beef.
My nose.
It smells like beef, literally like jerky.
Acceptable?
Definitely.
I want to try
I feel like if you add the lamb or beef with a little salt, it'll just right.
Yeah. A little smoke?
Yeah. Okay. I understand it now. All right, y'all. That concludes all of the wine tastings for the day. Yeah, that's that. And you get all the tastings from the whole trip. Get the whole tasting, you'll be all right. And this concludes the video, man. This includes everything, 10 out of 10. Best experience coming to Napa Valley. You can make this a solo trip. You can make this a couples trip. You can make this a group trip. However you want to do it, however you want to put it. This is a great experience. So shout out Napa Valley, Trolley. I will definitely give this a Yelp 5 out of 5. Best trip ever. If you out there watching and you want to definitely take a trip on your own, definitely do so. I would definitely recommend. I thank y'all for watching this video. It's your boy, Big CEO Quarry. Y'all know the motto: we doing big things, experiencing new things, accomplishing a whole lot of everything, and we on to the next one, man. So y'all know we out of here. Let's go.